Hello mates, welcome back to my channel. Today, tell me which one is better, my 10-minute schedule or my 2-hour schedule. Tell me which one's better. This is my 10-minute one, this is the one I did in Big Bottle, and this is my 2-hour schedule. This took me 2 hours to make. Tell me which one is better. And tell me if I improve on my 10-minute schedule to my 2-hour schedule build. And yes, this is really took me 2 hours. I wanted to do an hour build, but I also wanted to finish. I had to go with 2 hours in order to finish. I would have done a lot more things into this build, especially with the gold. I could do more, but had no time. But let's see how I make this. So of course, making the 10-minute one as I did to Big Bottle, right? Try to make it as similar to what I did to Big Bottle, almost the exact same thing. That's what I tried to do. Trying to just replicate what I did to my Big Bottle into for the one I'm doing right now, right? The 10-minute one. And yes, so I'm trying to do what I did for Big Bottle for this one, right? Trying to do the one I did, the one in Better Bottle. Only 10 minutes I was able to do it. I actually could go quicker, the 5 minutes Big Bottle, but I want more time, so I did the 10-minute Big Bottle, and that's what I made. So this is my 10-minute Big Bottle treasure chest, or just treasure. The build is treasure. I did treasure chest, but it's okay. And yes, so it's pretty simple. If you want me to talk about it more on how I made this treasure, the 10-minute one, go to my video on me making the treasure chest or the treasure build in Big Bottle. I talk about it a lot more. Well, maybe not. I'm not really sure. But I did talk about it more, and you could see it more. With this one, right now I'm just thinking in my head what to do, thinking what to plan for the big one. And there's a lot of things I wanted to do, but I actually didn't have time to finish it. And this is the first time that I actually went over by a lot. This time I went over by a little bit. But this time I actually went over by a lot. I wanted to just do an hour, but I also want to finish what I'm doing. So that's what happened. I didn't finish my build that I wanted to, just didn't have time, and also it's just I went too long on doing some things, especially planning. The longest time I ever do is just planning, and that's really what makes me take longer in most of my builds. Just be able to just plan things out and seeing what I want to do, and outlining things, and then actually making it. That's really taking me the longest thing to do. And yes, but I always want to have it similar to the one I did in Big Battle, right? I want to still be able to have the similarity in what I did in Big Battle to my improvement to the one I did in Big Battle. Always trying to go for 1 hour, but sometimes I go longer. But yes, I was trying to do it similar, a little bit similar. I want something to be about similar about it, so it's about the same thing, but improved on it. And yeah, so let's see how I do the 2 hour build. It's supposed to be 1 hour, went to 2 hours. So what I did was about similar what I did to the other one. What I did was doing a good size. I wanted more of a square than a rectangle, and then build up to a rectangle or more of a square, right? More square rectangle. No, it's rectangle. It's a rectangle. So I'll build up to a rectangle from a square, right? The longest thing for me was doing the design and outlining. I wanted a cool design onto the chest. So what I went with was the gray concrete. I used it as metal, supposed to be metal. So I want the metal go all the way around the chest to hold and protect the chest. And then I do some social support to the chest for social support and protection of the chest, and it also looked pretty cool. So that's what I did, and I take a long time doing the design. Just different design, it took a long time doing it. And when I was done, I wasn't even close to being halfway done, so it took a lot more time to do it. But I'm very happy how this turned out, but there could have been a lot more to be done. I have to really try to just finish it as fast as I can, and that did not happen. I want to be able to finish it as fast as I can, but still be able to do whatever I did onto the chest, just do it faster onto the top of the chest, because that's when I really didn't have time, was the top of the chest. And about halfway of the chest too. So if I was having more time, if I really didn't want to think about time, I think I would do more for the top of the chest. Um, I did it square instead of a curved chest, just to save a little more time. And I think I would have wanted to do a curved chest. Another thing is to do the gold different inside of the treasure chest. Um, Instead of just having a layer on top, I wanted to be more in depth with the treasure chest. And yeah, um, yeah, that's pretty much it on what I did for this one. I did a design on top of it, and yeah, um, that's pretty much it on the actual treasure. Um, you can see my mistakes here, so the longest thing I do is trying to do the design. That's really what took me the longest thing to do. And what I usually do is just do the design and then just fix it by just keep doing the design, but moving up and down and looking at it if I like it or not. I do wish to have a faster technique on just picturing it and just seeing which one is better. Should I go up more? Should I go down more? Which have a better technique than just making the whole thing moving up, moving down, left and right. So I'm doing that take a really long time because I gotta build it, destroy it, build it again, store it, build it again. Hopefully, I have a faster way to do it. But that is pretty much it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the rest of the video silence. And yes, I see me at the end of the video, and yeah, maybe see you at the end of the video. Mates, there you have it. That is the treasure chest, 2-hour treasure chest, done and finished. Tell me if I improve or not. I didn't do too much. The main thing I did was design. The front design and side design was very cool, but I do wish I had more time to do a lot more things different, especially the log tail as well and the gold. I think I could have done that a lot more different, and of course the top of the chest could have been different too. Alright mates, thank you for watching this video. I see mates in the next time. Bye.